The last couple of years have been called the years of the Great Resignation. And I just read some shocking statistics by the Work Institute. One third of new hires will quit within the first year. That's across all professions. The Bureau of Labor Statistics supports this. The search firm Intello found that there's two critical points when people leave. The first one is that 1 month after they've been hired, and the second one is somewhere between 6 and 18 months after they've been hired, with a bell curve at about centering around 1 year. Why is this? Research by Gallup shows that the primary reason why people leave is fit, and particularly socialization. And socialization with the leader or the manager is the most important. So there are some things you can do to help socialize the relationship between you and that new employee so that they stay with the company longer than 1 month or longer than 1 year. My friend Bob Willard at IBM Canada came up with what he called the fit for you questions. And they are 5 simple questions to ask employees before that 1 month mark to understand how they fit into the company and help the conversation between you and the new employee. The first question is, how can we best communicate with each other? Is that face to face? Is it email, text, phone? How often do you want to talk? Those kinds of things. A primary aspect of socialization is simply talking. But if you tend to send emails and they want to talk to you, then obviously they're not going to feel that connection with you. The second question is, how do you want to receive feedback? Some people want us to receive it privately. Some people want it to be bundled with maybe a weekly meeting or something. Some people want it right away. But it's important to understand how they want to receive it and in what context. We all come from different generations, different backgrounds, different sexes, and we're all very different. And so understanding the nuances of how people want to receive good and bad feedback is important. The third one is, how do you prefer to be recognized? Sometimes people want that to be private. Sometimes they want it to be public. Sometimes their money is the most important things. Other times it's words of affirmation. Fourth one is there anything I need to know about you and your personal situation so that we can better work together? This could be personal things. It's how much the employee wants to share with you, but what affects the work relationship so that there's no misunderstandings about time they spend at work, working from home, all those kinds of things. And then the last question is a very broad one, and that is, what can I do as the leader or the manager to make your work better or easier? It's amazing how many times people leave and you find out on their exit interviews is they're leaving because the printer doesn't work and they haven't been able to get support from another organization, things that the manager could easily have fixed. So ask these 5 questions. And then the key is at the 6 month to 18 month, keep coming back to that employee and checking on how are we doing on these questions. Am I giving you feedback in a way that you can receive it best? Do you have the equipment and the means and the relationships necessary to get your work done? Is there anything that's changed about your personal situation that I should be aware of so that we can work better together? If you answer these 5 questions and then stay on top of them for the first couple of years with each new employee, we know that employees will have a higher probability of staying with you over the first 2 years.